Have you ever wondered how the internet works? It's a vast, complex network that connects our world, but how does it all come together? When you type a URL into your browser, what magic happens to bring you the web page you seek? How does a simple click whisk information from one corner of the globe to the other in mere seconds? These questions and more are what we're going to explore today. So, buckle up and stay tuned as we unravel the mystery of the internet. The internet as we know it is a global network of networks. This might sound repetitive, but it's a pretty accurate description. Imagine millions, if not billions of computers all over the world, all connected together in an intricate web. This web isn't just for catching flies though, it's an information superhighway, zipping data from one point to another. The internet's roots can be traced back to the mid-20th century, when the concept of a network of computers was first conceived. Since then it has evolved, expanded, and become an integral part of our daily lives. But what makes the internet so important? It's the ability to communicate. Any computer, anywhere in the world, can communicate with any other computer as long as they're both connected to the internet. It's this global connectivity that has revolutionized how we share and access information. Now that we understand what the internet is, let's delve into how it works. The internet works through a packet routing network in accordance with the Internet Protocol, IP, the Transport Control Protocol, TCP, and other protocols. But what does that mean exactly? Well, the internet in essence is a global network of computers. When you want to access a website, for example, your computer sends a request to the website server. This request, along with all the data sent over the internet, is divided into smaller pieces called packets. These packets are then sent through the network to their destination. Now, how do these packets know where to go? That's where IP comes into play. Each packet is tagged with the IP addresses of both the sender and the receiver. Think of it as sending a letter. You need the recipient's address and your own return address on the envelope. Then it's time for the packets to begin their journey, and it's not always a direct one. They often bounce around multiple routers, devices that direct traffic on the internet, before reaching their destination. These routers determine the best path for the packets to take, considering factors like network congestion and the distance to the destination. Once the packets arrive at their destination, they might be out of order or have been delayed along the way. This is where TCP comes into the picture. It ensures all packets have arrived and rearranges them into their original order. If any packets are missing, TCP will request them to be sent again. Internet service providers or ISPs play a pivotal role in this process. These are the organizations that provide you with the gateway to access the internet. They own the infrastructure, the physical wires, fiber optics, routers, and servers that allows the data to flow. So that's how data is sent and received over the internet. But where is all this data stored? Stay tuned to find out. The data we send and receive over the internet is stored in massive warehouses known as data centers. Imagine these data centers as bustling cities where data are like citizens. They come and go, carry out tasks, and are stored when not in use. But instead of houses and buildings, data centers are filled with rows upon rows of servers, each one a powerhouse of processing and storage capabilities. These servers are the unsung heroes of our digital age. They store the endless streams of data that flow through the internet every second of every day. From the latest viral cat video to crucial financial transactions, these servers store and manage it all, and they do so with an efficiency and speed that is truly awe-inspiring. Yet a data center is more than just a collection of servers. It's a carefully designed and meticulously maintained environment. Temperature and humidity are strictly controlled to keep the servers running smoothly. Power supply is redundant, ensuring that the flow of data never stops, even in the event of a power outage. And the security? It's as tight as a fortress, with multiple layers of physical and cyber defenses to keep the data safe from harm. Data centers are also designed to be highly reliable. They employ advanced technologies and practices to ensure that data is always available when needed. This includes data backup and recovery systems, fault-tolerant design, and high-availability architectures. In other words, data centers are built to withstand virtually any eventuality, from natural disasters to cyber attacks. But data centers don't work alone. They are interconnected in a global network, allowing data to be accessed from anywhere in the world. This network is the backbone of the internet, enabling the seamless flow of data that we've come to rely on in our daily lives. So the next time you stream a movie, send an email, or check your social media feed, remember the data center. This bustling city of data is working around the clock, ensuring that your digital life runs smoothly and securely. Data centers are the heart of the internet, constantly pumping data through the network. But how does this data flow? Data flows through the internet in a complex yet organized manner. It's a little like the bustling streets of a city during peak hours. Every car, or in this case, packet of data, has a destination and a route to reach it. Let's break it down. When you click on a link or send an email, you're essentially sending a request for data to be transferred from one place to another. This request is broken down into smaller packets of data, each carrying a portion of the larger message. But how does each packet know where to go? That's where Internet Protocol, or IP addresses, come into play. Each device connected to the internet has a unique IP address. When you send a request, your device's IP address is tagged on each data packet, kind of like a return address on a letter. The destination IP address, which could be a website server or another device, is also attached to the data packet. Now, these data packets don't just travel from point A to point B in a straight line. They're routed through a series of networks, starting from your internet service provider, or ISP, which is like the main highway for your data. Your ISP then communicates with various other networks, all collaborating to find the most efficient route for your data packets to reach their destination. Once the packets arrive at the destination server, which could be a data center, they're reassembled into the original message. The server then responds, sending back the requested data, like a web page or an email, in a similar manner. This entire process happens at lightning speed. It's why you can watch a video or load a web page almost instantaneously, regardless of where the server is located. And that's how data flows through the internet, reaching us within seconds no matter where we are in the world. So we've traveled through the intricate world of the internet. Let's take a moment to digest this journey we've embarked upon. We've come to understand that the internet is not just a mystical realm of endless information, but a complex system of data transmission and storage. A system that operates within our devices, our homes, and stretches across the globe, connecting us in ways we've never imagined. First, we explored the very essence of the internet. It's not a physical entity, but an interconnected network of networks. From your device, it reaches out to millions of servers across the world, each one a part of this grand web. The internet is a system that empowers us to share, access, and generate information, connecting us to every corner of the globe. We then delved into the mechanics of how the internet works. We learned that when you type a URL into your browser, a request is sent through a series of networks, routers, and servers, which fetches the web page and sends it back to your device. It's a process that happens in the blink of an eye, but is the result of a complex chain of operations. Next, we ventured into the heart of the internet, the data centers. These are the hubs where the internet lives. They are the physical manifestations of the internet, housing servers that store and process data. These colossal establishments are meticulously designed and maintained to ensure the smooth operation of the internet. They are the fortresses that keep our data safe and the internet up and running. We then navigated the flow of data. We discovered that data doesn't travel in a straight line, but rather it takes the path of least resistance. Data is broken down into small packets, each of which may take a different route to reach the same destination. It's a clever system that ensures the fastest and most efficient transmission of data. Our journey through the internet has been one of discovery and understanding. We've peeled back the layers of this complex system, revealing its inner workings and the marvels of human invention it represents. Next time you're browsing the web, remember the intricate process that enables you to connect with the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the internet.